NBC5 responds. A Jefferson Park woman fears she may lose her longtime home after Cook County's latest property reassessment.
Despite zero renovations, the county says her property value increased by $200,000 in 1 year. NBC5 Responds PJ Randhawa looked into programs that could bring some billing relief.
A black and white snapshot of a happier time. Two grinning kids celebrating their elopement. This picture of Claire and Vance Burke was taken in the early 1970s, around the time they moved into their Jefferson Park home.
We liked everything about it. It's the first house we saw.
They lived here together until Vance's passing in 2017. Claire now relies on Social Security payments to get by.
I have to pay my bills.
And there's no wiggle room for extra expenses. So when her home was reappraised in 2024 and the value shot up by $200,000, the resulting $4,000 2024 property tax bill sent her into a panic. It's a huge jump from her previous year's tax bill of $0.
You know, I'll be paying it off for the rest of my life.
Claire's tax bill should never have changed because she's enrolled in several programs, like the Senior Citizen Real Estate Tax Deferral Program, which lets homeowners delay up to $7,500 in taxes.
The tax deferral is for anyone that's 65 or older and basically someone that doesn't have children to leave the house to, because it's like a lien on the house.
She's also enrolled in the Senior Assessment Freeze, which shields her from big reassessment hikes. So how did she end up owing $4,000? Claire says she called the county treasurer's office, who then referred her to the assessor's office.
So what are they telling you, that you have to pay this amount?
That's what they're telling me, yeah.
Desperate for help, Claire called the Chicago Bar Association, hoping to find an attorney pro bono. She was connected to attorney Glenn Gutman, who then reached out to NBC5 Responds.
I reached out to Channel 5 because I recognize that Claire's situation is an impactful one.
So why didn't Claire's senior exemptions apply? After weeks of investigating, NBC5 Responds finally got an answer, and it was a good one. Claire doesn't owe any of those tax dollars out of pocket. The treasurer's office told us it's still waiting on state funds to come through for the Senior Citizens Real Estate Tax Deferral Program. And, quote, when the money is received and the bills are paid, the delinquency notification will be removed from her account. It expects this will happen in the next few weeks. So if you're enrolled in the Senior Tax Deferral Program and your account shows a delinquency notice, it may soon be corrected. As an aside, Gutman recommends homeowners appeal a property reassessment as soon as they receive it, because by the time they actually get their tax bill, the appeal window is usually closed.
It seems strange to just start an appeal before you know what you actually owe.
That's correct, and that's where the problem arises. The critical point is when property is reassessed, revalued, the letter comes in the mail, you need to start asking questions right away. And the only way to do that is to reach out to the Bar Association, to a private attorney like myself, to the assessor's office, to get as much information as possible to evaluate whether or not your property is being unfairly valued or too high.
If you're interested in applying for the Senior Citizens Real Estate Tax Deferral Program, the deadline for the 2025 tax year is coming up on March 1st. Other programs available to help seniors pay their property tax bill include the Senior Citizens Assessment Freeze Homestead Exemption and the Low-Income Senior Freeze Exemption. We've put links to all of these programs and details on how you can apply on our website, nbcchicago.com/consumer. Just look for this story. PJ Randhawa, NBC5 Responds.